And Lubbock's video. Today, I'm playing the Super Bowl in head-to-head Ultimate Team, so let's get into it. And this is my first Super Bowl. If I win this, it'll be my first Super Bowl win, so let's get into it. Alright, can you please like and subscribe to my videos like this? And yeah, let's get into it.
All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Shifts by him at the 25. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They'll take that 14 yards on play number one.
And that's the big fellas in there right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking.
There he goes, right side. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved, even for flag.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll try and start the drive here with Gore. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On play action, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 23. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback and pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. They called out a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're going to try and throw. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
You got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Mahomes now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football. I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
Well, it certainly appears that the big guys up front have taken charge of the line of scrimmage. 2 really nice plays back-to-back. But on the defensive side of the ball, there shouldn't be any despair. Okay, they've got us a couple of times here. Hang in there, keep your composure, and try and figure it out for the next play.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. On 1st down, Mahomes. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Second down and 3. On the ground, this is Jackson. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And it's caught. Touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, as the first half is winding down. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
They'll roll him out right, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they're going to start at a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They work now on 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the...
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A handoff right. It's Gore. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time. Forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Out to his left. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now back to throw. Steps away. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Open man left side is Gronkowski. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Down the throw here, complete on the right sideline. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. Rolling to his left. Caught left side, Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Finding Williams once more. Complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Puka Nacua, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Gano now to add the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. On 1st down, it's score. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On the move to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. Mahomes now on 1st down. Out to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired. Well, he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. 7 yards there and a first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold them to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
He was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
They need 12 here. It's third down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Steps away. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it.
Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go with Gore. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes. A 12-yard touchdown run.
Let's go!
These guys are going to add on to their lead.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Rolling to his right. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out and let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
Alright, everybody, this will be it for the video because he's gonna try to quit. I'm not quitting. So yeah, everybody. Wait, you did it.
Bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Yeah, bro, come on now.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense.
Hey, guys, thank you for griefing. You got kicked for griefing. Yes, sir. Super Bowl win. Alright, that's the video. Like and subscribe. Catch you next. Bye.